Can I heal whilst dating or in a relationship? So I can tell you more about why I think yes, you can heal while you're in a relationship, but it will have a few variables. So stay tuned and join me after this. Hello, my name is Unique SWAN. I am your head coach and style concierge here at Black Swan Relationship Academy. And today I'm talking about if it is possible to heal while you are in a relationship or while dating. And I know I said yes, but I will need to caveat that with a few things and a few conditions and a few, but you're going to have to stick around. But before I do that, do like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back right after this.
Simple steps to join Black Swan community. Download the Black Swan app from either Google Play Store or Apple Store. Launch the app and tap on register. Put in your valid information, then tap and continue. Put in the verification code sent to your email to authenticate your account. Then log into your account. Be sure to accept all permissions displayed at installation stage to enjoy all the cool features in the app. You can now enjoy a community of high-value women with support from coaches and trainers. Book calls with coaches, chat, post, and interact with the community. Enjoy!
Sharing and subscribing. Do drop a comment about what you think about healing whilst you are in a relationship. So the reason I say that there are ways, that things that I would need to caveat, is because there are certain relationships that we all need to get away from. There are certain relationships that add to our trauma, not actually make it better or take it away or heal it. There are some relationships that we need to literally run from. There are some relationships we need to flee from. And then there are some relationships that nurture us and allow us to grow in the direction we're supposed to grow, right? So once you understand that, the thing is, some relationships are just collateral damage along the way, and they will hinder your healing journey rather than allow you to progress. I'm gonna fix my hair while I'm at it. You see, this hair is not allowing me to be great. It's hindering my progress for recording this video. I was actually going to edit that out, but you know what? Someone actually said something to me on Instagram where I put up a clip of me laughing and dancing, and they say to me, "I've never seen this side of you, coach." And I'm like, this is what sometimes trauma allows us to do. It allows us to hide. It allows us to hide our true, authentic selves. And once you heal, you are able to show that part of you. So, which is why it is important to have relationships around you that allow you to show who you are, because this then allows you to heal. So, in an instance where you are surrounded by people who encourage your healing, encourage your growth, then yes, it is okay for you to heal and still be in a relationship. There are some toxic relationships that just have to be gotten rid of. The truth is, healing and growth never stops. We never stop healing. We never stop growing. There's always something we have to learn. Listen, I'm 44 and I'm still learning some stuff. Healing is an ongoing journey. Healing is something that we do consistently. You cannot say, okay, I'm going to stop walking and wait for my leg to heal. The doctor will always tell you, you need to start exercising. You need to start moving that muscle so that it heals better. Sometimes the only healing you will get is in relationships, because most of the trauma we get was through relationships. So we have to actually go through that process again to get that healing. So understand me when I say, yes, you can heal when you're in relationships, but it's always with the right relationships. It depends also on the types of relationships that you're in. If you're in a situationship, honey, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And if you had to actually come onto one of our one-to-ones, especially the soulmate, I would definitely tell you that you need to end those situations up. You can really figure out who you are before you can actually continue doing the work, because the work will need your full attention, and things like situationships and just relationships that are uncertain really hinder you, because they sit there as distractions. They sit there and literally distract you from your course on where you are supposed to be going. Now, if the relationship is a serious relationship, say you are already married in this relationship, the healing process will take slightly a different turn, which is why we have specialist coaches like our coach Yvonne, who deals with ladies who are either going through divorce or getting remarried or already in the marriage, and as well as coach Edwina, who deal with ladies who are engaged and getting into marriage, because that's a different process and a different thought process, because you have to discuss it with your partner. You have to tell your partner the things that you're going through, because it will impact your finances, it will impact the way you do things together, it will impact the person that he's used to. He may not appreciate the healed version of you. He might prefer the unhealed version, which says a lot, but there's always ways of working around it. The truth is, when you decide to heal, most of the time when you have a supportive partner, they come with you on that journey and they end up healing with you anyway. And what it does is improves the quality of your relationship. And here at the Black Swan Relationship, we're all about improving the quality of your relationships, which is why you need to listen to this and download the app while you're at it. Download it.
Simple steps to join Black Swan community. Download the Black Swan app from either Google Play Store or Apple Store. Launch the app and tap on register. Put in your valid information, then tap and continue. Put in the verification code sent to your email to authenticate your account. Then log into your account. Be sure to accept all permissions displayed at installation stage to enjoy all the cool features in the app. You can now enjoy a community of high-value women with support from coaches and trainers. Book calls with coaches, chat, post, and interact with the community. Enjoy!
Well, hello and welcome back to the Black Swan Relationship Academy. My name is Unique Subanda. Today I'm talking about healing while you're dating or in a relationship. The thing with being in a relationship, when we focus on it, relationships need our time and our strength, our energy, which sometimes it allows us to end up neglecting ourselves. And we always encourage you to always have that time for yourself, because the healing stops when you stop focusing on yourself, when you stop focusing on that area. Because haven't you ever had a scar that really, if you actually had taken care of the wound, would not have been a scar? It's because we got distracted and started doing other things. So basically, when I had my baby, I had a cesarean and I was told not to drive. So now, obviously I did 2 weeks after, and told not to sit upright because I had a cesarean section, so that I had to look after myself. But I didn't, because knowing me, I shouldn't be jumping up and down. I was happy to have a baby. I was bouncing as well, Instead of the baby being the bouncing baby, I was also a bouncing mother. So I decided, these doctors don't know anything about my body, so I'm just going to do whatever I want. So I have a scar. I think they call it a scar on a scar. So my scar did not heal very well. And at times during winter, it becomes a little bit more painful because I didn't give it the chance to heal properly. So when we don't give our healing the focus it needs, it almost disables us for later relationships, which is why, yes, we do advise you to stop dating. But if you are already in a serious relationship, so yes, you can still heal. It will be a more intentional process. It will be a more in-depth process, which is why you need specialty coaches like myself, Coach Yvonne, and Coach Edwina. You need to work through the processes. If you're highly sensitive, you will need someone like Coach Nadine, who will be able to work through the processes with you so that you come out on the other end a better person. The one thing we also have to remember is that your issues don't define you. As long as you have a partner that understands that you are not your past, you are not your trauma, you are not all these things that have happened to you in your past, and the fact that you're willing to work on yourself, he should understand that it does not define you and help you, really encourage you to make yourself better. It's uncomfortable being alone, I know, but at times I think in some cases we do say, you know what, you do need to stop dating just for a bit so that you can focus on you, so that you're not distracted and you don't run away from the issues that you have. Because like I said, as I've been saying since, is you're gonna pay the piper. The piper needs to be paid at some point. And would rather you pay the piper by doing the work before you get into the relationship. But like I said, we're not discriminators here. If you come with your relationship, we will help you work through it. All you need really is to be someone who knows that you are determined and focused on working on yourself whilst in that relationship. And to end it all, my darling, life is complicated. I could say yes today, tomorrow, and say, you know what? No. Life will throw at you so many different things. So you always have to take it case by case. So in this case, darling, because you are on this journey to do better and be better, I would say book a discovery call so that we could actually tell you whether it, in your case, does it apply or not. It is an individual thing. But overall, I would say yes, definitely. You can heal whilst you're dating or in a relationship. So with that said, my darling, book a discovery call. Let's see if your healing is worth the relationship. Let's see if your healing is worth putting down the relationship just for a little bit so that you can work on yourself and get an even better one at the end of the day. Always remember you are loved, you are cared for, you are thought of, and you are prayed for. I will see you in another video, my lovelies. In the meantime, you take care of you.
Well done for coming to the end of this video. What I want to ask you is, what have you learned? What is your takeaway? And what are you going to start practicing right away? Those 3 things are how you are going to get the best out of every class here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. Please put it in the comments so that we can all have a look. So I can have a look, the coaches can have a look, and I promise you, we read every comment. We may not be able to reply to every comment, but we read all your comments and we want to see how you are growing. And we will see you on the next video.